Hello everyone. Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. I hope everyone has had a lovely Christmas. I'm pretty sure Christmas is done for pretty much everyone now. We are on the 27th of December here in Australia. So I did take yesterday off. I did have a family function. So I thought I would just delay my live for a day. Hello, Margine. Happy holidays. Yeah, I was just saying, I hope everyone has had a lovely holiday. I have caught up with 95% of my family, which was lovely. And yeah, I am back to it today because I am about to start the task, and I'm going to show you if I can grab them without sharing anyone's addresses here. I have my labels for my January birthdays all printed out, ready to write cards. I have already sent a few birthday cards for those who are at the very beginning of January. And I had a look through my stash, and I'm in desperate need of some masculine cards. Come on, Miss Louisa. Sorry, we have a visitor because Daddy's out having a walk on the beach, and Louisa needs some love from all of you. Sit down. Good girl. Good girl. Sorry, give her a scratch on the head so she knows we love her. I'm in desperate need of masculine cards, and I have realised that I have kind of neglected, but I really wanted to use the All About Autumn Designer Series paper in the, and I'll grab it out for you, in the mini catalogue, which is retiring. Now, one thing I didn't check before I got on here was to see if it has sold out in Australia yet. I do know in other markets they had a whole lot of trouble keeping this gorgeous paper, so it is foiled on the back as well. They have had issues keeping this paper in stock, but sorry, I'm just logging into Stampin' Up to check the inventory status report. Sorry, moving a few things, making noise, and I just want to get some cards done, use a paper I love, hopefully give you some inspiration. At the moment I don't have any inspiration, but I do have my iPad on my desk, and I've got Pinterest popped up, so I thought maybe I'll go for looking with you for some inspiration from Pinterest and see what we can find, and either case a card or take some ideas from a card and go from there. Okay, close. Let me check this inventory status report. I know lots of things have been selling out, so we still have this catalogue until the 3rd of January. So if there is anything that is retiring, hey Donna, how are you? Happy holidays. If there is anything in this catalogue that you would like, you still have time, and there are some great discounts to be had. Oh my word, this has done. No, so still out of the All About Autumn suite, which this paper is from, we do have the ribbons, which have been discontinued, which I think we will use today because I have barely used them. Hello, Glenda. And the speckled dots, which I think I'll use those as well. So I am going to use some things that are sold out, but they're in my stash, and I'd love to use them because they are designed to go with this paper. But catalogue can go there. In the Australian market, this paper is still available, so the All About Autumn paper. Let me go back here. So let's flip us around, have a look at my Pinterest. You can see what things I pin and what things are at the top of my feed, and we will see where we're going with these cards. Now, I do have a seat that is currently collapsing, so I may have to get up a few times and put my seat back up. Hello, Beryl. How are you? Just so you know, I can already feel it starting to descend. It's a very fickle chair that sometimes likes to do what it's told and stay where it is, but other times it just descends on us. So it just likes to make me feel shorter than I actually am. The perils of not even being 5'2". So let's flip around. Now, did everyone have a lovely Christmas? Were you able to celebrate at least in some small part? I do know that some people don't have family super close to them, but hopefully you could catch up virtually or do something like that. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this in a good place, and then I am going to do a titch of a zoom in. My iPad is just on my cleaning cloth here because glass on glass is not fun. Okay, so you can all... Hello, Sharon. How are you? Although, yes, almost Happy New Year. We've finished with the Christmas festivities. Okay, now let me just... I'm trying to get this straight because I can see my straight lines on my glass mat. I'll talk about the glass mat in a second as well. I'll be back. I'm just going to grab my overhead light. Good girls staying, Miss Louisa. Good girl. Okay, so I'm going to have to get up our replay as well, just to see, so you can see where all the things come up. Unfortunately, I have a terrible ad there that I do not condone one iota. Okay, getting this video up. So I do want to go to my little search button here and go search Pinterest. I'm going to go all about, oh dear, I know why Louise is here with me, because we have a storm brewing, which is not fun at all, but that's okay. Louisa doesn't like storms, and she comes to me, which is lots of fun. No, she's off. She's off to find someone else in the house, and that's okay. Okay, so I've got all about autumn Stampin' Up cards, all about autumn DSP Stampin' Up cards. Now, this is kind of where I want to go look and just get some inspiration. I'm not necessarily looking at autumn style cards, but I do like this book one, and I was thinking of possibly using the book, not necessarily the fancy fold. Oh, we've got some nice paper piecing here. Oh, that's nice, using the strip in the middle. So I go along and have a scroll. So a lot of these are very autumn based. We are definitely in summer, and we've got summer storms coming through. I did have a couple of people reach out and see how we are faring with the storms. So we're using the back side of the paper here. Oh, I like that one. That one would be very, very easy to do and do some quick cards, actually. I've shown you how to do this kind of card before. You're going to hear Owen doing a bit of giggling today. He's watching a video on the lounge with his headphones on. So what do we think of doing something like that? So I think that's potential. So definitely inspired by that. I do also like the 3-panel idea. So that I'm thinking the 3-panel may be a little bit quicker. Oh, they've changed the colours on that one. Oh, that's a nice book one. See, I'm inspired by the book. This is another like the other paper piecing one, where you just cut a couple of pieces at the same time into different shapes, and then all the shapes can intermix on a couple of different cards. But I think I'm actually inspired by the strips because they're pretty quick and easy. And they add a bit of interest. Oh, that one's nice with that punch. I'm just terrible at lining these things up. So that one looks good. Tell me where you think I should be going. Okay. I'm not saving anything at this stage, just getting inspiration. So this is what I do. If I'm there going, oh, I want to use this, but I'm not sure what I want to use. We could also use the embossing folder, but we've got a lot of texture in the paper, so I'm not really thinking I need that. Oh, that's nice using the strips as I was talking about, but cutting them on an angle. Quite like that. So a lot of similar things have been done with these. So we could go very simple and just use a panel up, a panel down with the ribbon. And we do have all the copper detailing. So I think I've got enough inspiration so far. Just, you know, you could scroll through Pinterest for weeks and weeks and weeks. But I haven't seen any of my cards yet. That's always a game I play to see if I can find my cards that I've made with the products and see if they come up. But so far they haven't, and that's okay. It's just always interesting. Okay. Oh, the circles look great as well. That's using the deckled circles. Oh, that's an oldie but goodie stamp set. I did own that once upon a time. So you do get some odd things popping up in a search as well, but this search has actually been a really, really good search. Yeah, that's some older paper, but still giving me some ideas. Okay, let's get out of here. Close this down, pop it to the side, and let's just get rid of my cloth for a second, and let's have a look at what paper I have left, because I have made quite a number of cards with these. I've made a special birthday card for my granddaughter. Actually, we've got some scraps, so that may be where to go, using some scraps. So we've got, just quickly go through these. I do love that pattern. So we've got that. I've already shown you. Oh no, that's a different one. So I've got those. So I've got that one. Leaves. So I've got all these beautiful ones. We don't get this leafy in well, where I live, because I live fairly close to the ocean. And I do hope my feed stays together today, because I hadn't looked outside, but I hadn't noticed any storm clouds. Loving, loving, loving these books. I do, and I definitely did use the books on Ivy's card when I made her, I cannot believe, 13th birthday card earlier this year. So I actually don't have too much left. So this actually makes me really happy that I have used quite a bit of this. But since I have scraps, I'm kind of thinking using scraps may be a great place to start, because these are actually some decent sizes here of scraps that I've got. I've got some smaller pieces as well, but I don't think I'll use those just yet. And I am loving that we do get, okay, so I've got 3 decent pieces there, and I've got all my bits off to the side. Now these aren't the same size, which is fine, but I think I'm going to start with a card base, and I'm thinking a nice color to bring all these together would be, now I'm just checking that this is the Moody Mauve. Yes, I think a base of Moody Mauve will actually bring these together really, really nicely. So just looking at creating a card front, and the rain has started. And here I was thinking I might have been able to get a load of washing done earlier today, but I slept in. Everyone's very quiet. Are you guys all recovering from the holidays? So I don't have any scraps, so I'm just going to cut this down. But I just think this is such a great coordinating colour to start with. And look, I may even, because these strips are pretty substantial, I may even get 2 cards out of these strips. So let's see. Okay, so I've got our 2 card bases. Oh, hang on. Now I need to cut these at maybe here. There we go. So then I've got other pieces to play with. So, because using scraps is a whole lot of fun. Just to see what we can make and do, and then with these pieces we can make patterns and do doing dishes, Margine. I quickly whacked on my dishwasher before I came on, and I looked at the time and went, oh my god, I've got 5 minutes, which is why I was a few minutes late. And then one of the kids finished with a plate just as I'd put on the dishwasher, and I put it in, and thank God I did, because the arm of the dishwasher had fallen down, which was not great. Okay, so these technically should, now I'm not sure about the actual depth of them. I may need to do a bit of trimming here. Okay, I do. So this is where I'm just going to play. Uh-oh, what did I knock onto the floor? I think I knocked my cardstock onto the floor, but do you know what? It's way under my feet. So we need to remember the cardstock's on the floor for when we get there. Okay. So I think I want the blue in the middle, and the blue is actually Pretty Peacock. Actually, that's a square. I think my square little pieces can go together, but I do have this skinnier piece, which I can pop this off to the side, maybe take an even thinner piece. I'm just thinking of maybe indenting this a little bit, and then we can see more of the Moody Mauve. I think that's where I'm going to go. I'm just going to do some sticking and plonking. Hello, Kay. How are you? Happy holidays. Hope you are having a lovely one so far. Now, I haven't used this glue in a while, and for those of you who have been here, I've had, the glue goober's moving, so I'm hoping that is enough. And I did have an incident with a knife when I was washing up. Washing up, Margine, is actually a very dangerous sport. And then the next morning, I broke it open on a butter container because, well, that was too much of a squeeze. Okay, but I've definitely broken the camel's back on that now. That is not what I wanted. I am going to, oh my dear word, I've just got glue everywhere. Okay, this is where I just get some hand sanitizer and I get my cloth And I make sure this piece is actually where I might like it to be, which it actually really truly isn't. Love this glass mat. Look, that gluey mess is cleaned up just like that. Haha! I love this mat. It is amazing. But the only thing is I have glue on the back. Okay. For the moment, I'm just going to put this on this piece of paper. Okay. This particular card we're making is going to, oh, I know. And this one's right across my knuckles, so it's actually skin flap. But yes, so let's put the glue actually on the card this time. I think I've really created too much pressure, so I'm going to undo the large side of my glue and equalize this pressure a little bit, because I've got a big dob of glue in the bottom of my holder there, but that's okay. Okay, now I'm going to put my green piece on. So this is Mossy Meadow. So we're all in these like regalish kind of colours. Okay, that is down. Now for my blue, I am actually thinking I want to kind of cut it there. I'm doing a guesstimation because we've got like lines on here. I want to do a bit of a guesstimation. I'm going to take those pieces off for the moment. Grab my trimmer. So I think my guesstimation was about there. No, about there, because it doesn't have to be perfect for what we're looking at. Now, I haven't grabbed a stamp set out yet, because I really just want to, yes, I'm liking that a lot. Liking that a lot. Okay. So then that's going to be one card base without the sentiment done, and then we're going to move on to the next. I've got more glue everywhere. This is just going to be a gluey day, I think. That's okay. I'll get more hand sanitizer and hey Owen, don't forget I'm on a live video, mate. Now he's whispering little. Do you want to turn on the light now that it's got dark with the rain, please?
And writing.
Pardon?
And writing, evidence by Louisa.
Yes, I know Miss Louisa is evidence that there's a storm outside. I'm sure you guys aren't going to be able to hear the rain, but it is. Thank you. The house suddenly got very, very dark. Okay, hand sanitizer or alcohol spray will be our friend today. Okay, we are all non-gluey. It's okay, miss, come down. You are safe under my desk, my love. So that is our first card base done. Now I do have a little bit of glue up there, but that's okay. So that's our first one done. Let's get our second. Right. Just going to pop that off to the side. And I have all these like squares. So I'm just going to see what we think of like placing these across the card. I know I'm sticking with, what do we think of that?
Very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Is Dad on his walk?
Yep, Dad's on his walk and he's at you. Why not? Can you pick up that piece? Sorry, Lavender's just walked in, everyone. You can hear the rain monkey. Can you just grab that piece of paper for me? I've got dog panting. I've got child helping me out. Yes, we've got thunder as well. Oh, good. I'm glad you like that, Susan. Hello, and hello, Margie. And now there's hail. Yeah, your car's out.
Okay, let me run out and put a towel over my shoe.
Okay, go for it. Yep, we have hail. Woohoo! Such fun. It's only little hail, but this is a video, guys. Like, really, it is really quite loud. Okay. Yeah, she is having heart failure, Jenny. I will give you that. She's just following us around the house. Oh, Margie, look, we were further north yesterday at my great aunt's and we got a couple of showers, but you could see the storms going around us. And there you go. It's now easing off. It's okay. Louisa's on Demio and she's all good. And David was home yesterday and he said, oh my God, we got all this rain. So you can't win. Ah, yeah. It's still hailing, but it's getting smaller. So Love will get hit outside. It's okay, she's coming back in. We'll get the report. Just making sure that... Love it. Oh, lavender's saturated. Oh my dear word. The joy of summer rain.
Okay, let me just show the girls my sleeve.
Oh, hang on. Let me move the paper. Yeah. Let me move the paper. Okay.
Okay, this used to be light grey.
Totally saturated. Lavender is my daughter, Jennifer.
Okay, and I'm going to wash my hair as well.
Okay, go have a shower, enjoy. And now I have wet paper, but that's okay. It's all good. Okay, so I think I'm going to go this flat, and then we can add dimension with our sentiment when we get there. So... No, Louisa is the dog, Jennifer. So, but we will just keep crafting because.
Sorry. Should I put a towel under the back door since it's flooding out there?
Yes, please. I may have to run off and just check a few things in a second. This bottom piece is not down straight, but that's okay. That is card base 2, and I think I'm going to go further because I still have plenty of scraps here, so we can do a lot more. Pardon?
I was asking if it was the same thing.
Just go have a shower and don't get cold. Okay. Oh, why did I do that? The strip is not going to help me at this stage. It's starting to ease off, but I can still... Yeah, there's still hail, but it's small hail now. You can hear it bouncing off our skylights. Down. And it's getting bigger. Lots and lots of hail. You can see it bouncing off the ground. Oh my dear word. Okay, so let's have a look at what we have left here. So what I could do, so I have these pieces. these pieces. I'm just wondering if I keep these pieces whole, what I could do, so I could put that piece underneath, that piece on top. What do we think of that? I could also add, I'm thinking with these pieces, I may need some matting pieces. So like adding like a piece of cardstock underneath just to give these a bit of a boost. Because I've used, I don't know, these ones are good. Happy with these, but I'm thinking these ones may need a boost. What do you think? Oh, no problems, Jen. It's eased off, but yeah, I can't help when I go live, unfortunately. Thinking of colour. What other colours are we talking about in here? Pretty peacock would look good on that one, and Cajun crows, copper clay, crushed curry. I'm not sure what to use on this one. Let me grab some Pretty Peacock. Now, Pretty Peacock is in our Regals colours. I haven't used much of it since it came back. So, in our Regals, which are all the way down here, big stretches, getting my post-Christmas workout here. Okay. So, a little bit of Pretty Peacock. Oh, that's not good to hear. Hello, Anne. How are you? Thank you very much for your package, Anne. Oh, yes, Glenda. I know I said I probably won't emboss, but I think that might be good as well. These ones could absolutely use some embossing with the 3D tile. That would look great. Let's do that instead. I still have the pack of paper there, but I can pop these off there and get these embossed. So, oh, if you can hear a dog panting, you know it's Louisa under my desk. It's all good, Missy. You're all safe inside the house. When she was a puppy, she was caught in quite a similar storm. And unfortunately their pergola or their gazebo, whatever they had, broke. And her and the other dog that they had were outside, which isn't ideal. So spine in, and we're going to do this. No, definitely not me panting. I don't know if you can actually hear her panting, but anyway, she just keeps on tripping in and out, making sure, like, it's cute, because she's making sure everyone in the family is okay. But yeah. Okay, that is one embossed, and let's go two embossed. So line this up off to the side, pop this in with our number 4 plate. So it's just our base, number 1 and number 4, because it's a 3D embossing folder, and I love that we get to keep this embossing folder. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Welcome to the craziness of the storm. outside. It wasn't storming when I started, and the hail's back. Yay! Oh my God, yeah, I do not begrudge Louisa's feelings when there is a storm like this. Absolutely do not. So let's see if we think we need some extra layers now, or whether these don't need extra. I'm thinking some like vanilla under this may just set it off. I'm still thinking I might like some extra layers. And the peacock on this I think would look great, but I do love the texture. So that was a wonderful suggestion of using the texture. Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad you're fine on the other side of the world. We've just got summer storms. And unfortunately, Queensland, which is the state to the north of us, and Victoria, the state to the south of us, have been hit quite badly. And yeah, I did have some people reach out to make sure I was okay, and I said at the time, yes, we are all good. But apparently today we're just having a storm. But as I said, this is not unusual for this time of year, nor is Louisa's reaction unusual at all. So I'm not particularly worried. Oh, it's very warm. Oh, lovely. Anne, how is the garden coping with your summer weather? So I'm just going to pop these dots on here, and I am going to just pop this down here. Would you believe I now have full sunshine coming through whatever clouds were there? That is just beyond crazy. So I'm going to pop this here, and then I'll just trim the other side, because that is for me the easiest way to measure. And then I'm going to take this other piece, and I am going to do the other thing, but at the bottom. Oh, good, wonderful. My garden has been going lovely as well, which is really nice, and it'll be thankful for this rain and ice. Yes, this is as close as I get to snow, because I'm about a 20-minute drive from the beach. So it's we're a little too low altitude wise, a lot too low altitude wise to get any snow. So I'm going to grab some very vanilla for these pieces. Everyone should be able to hear now. Yeah, exactly, Kathy, exactly. I mean, I think summer storms are fairly normal everywhere. So I'm going to steal a couple of card fronts here, or at least one card front, because I know this is going to be perfect for this. So you can see already how that is just popping on there. And guess what? That's the storm over. It's gone as quickly as it came. But I can tell you the barometric pressure is still fairly high, because Miss Louisa is still unsettled. So I can tell when all the storm activity's gone, because she then goes to sleep and recovers. It sure has, Jen, sure has. Okay. And then I'm going to have to go outside, because last time we had a big hailstorm, it broke some of our skylights, etc. So yes, but that's okay. Okay, so pop this aside to dry. I just have this piece, and I don't know if I will do any more card bases, but you never know your luck. We shall see. I think 4 is pretty good at the moment. And I just want to see very vanilla scraps. Do I have any largish scraps in there? I don't know if this is, that is wide enough. Fantastic. Is it wide enough this way? Yes, it is. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, thank you. This way, glue. My replay just stopped for a second, so don't mind my hands not being on the project. Well, that was a bit of excitement. Thank you, girls, for being with me. Right. I think I'm going to have to put a warning up on the replay to say storm activity. Beware of dogs. Don't know. Okay. So that is all stuck down. Lovely. I think I can remove these pieces for the moment and bring back my trimmer. Oh, so you did have rain yesterday, right? Yeah. Well, I didn't hear a whole lot of rain here yesterday, but apparently it existed. It's just me and the kids weren't here. Okay, so that works. So here's one. I'll grab the other piece. I'll have to trim it this way, and then I will have to trim that other end as well. Oh, I can trim that other end with a piece of scissors, with a pair of scissors. So we haven't had excitement like that on one of my videos in a while. One way to get your children to have a shower, go outside and defend their car and get drenched in the process. Okay, 2, and now that's 3, and then we've got this piece. I am a bit of a, hey, I'll eyeball it. Just let me see if I can just take a slither of that, which I can, probably a bit too much, but you know, close enough is good enough. You all right there, Missy? Good girl, you're lying down now. That's good. Okay, except my chair has gone all the way down. Oh, a child's left their headphones in here, so no doubt she'll be back to grab them. Okay, now that is my vanilla, which can go over there. Okay, grab my scissors and grab my dish. Grab my dish here and just get rid of, so all these scraps are just going to be a bit too much, or too much for what we need, but too little to keep to use again. I know some people do. I am not one of those people. Okay, so that can go there, that can go there. Bring these back, and I want to cover over, oh, I've still got this piece as well. Come back, come back, come back. I just follow the very edge of the cardstock. Great. So now I have this, just like that, and I have this piece. So I can choose to have, I think I want this piece at the back. So I think I like it at the back, and then having that whole piece over the top. Now, let's see. I think I want that somewhere around there. And I'm just, me and glue today, seriously everyone. Glue and I are not friends, but as I showed before, I'm loving the cleanup procedure on here, which I'm going to do now. Hand sanitizer, my cloth, all these pieces out of the way. And stickiness be gone. No, nothing is sticky. Just, no, except have a little bit of hand sanitizer off to the side. Thank God it evaporates quickly. Okay, right. Bring this back. Oh, are we enjoying the excitement? That has nothing to do with card making. Okay, this ring I have marked that cardstock with, but I think only I can see that today, which is fine. Right. Lift this up. And pop this down. So I'm thinking maybe some round sentiments might offset these quite blocky pieces quite nicely. And we've got the roundness in, sorry, just trying to line this up straight, or at least somewhat straight. Okay, I think I'm going to use my block just to hold that down for a little bit. Let's do part 2. Now this once again on the background, so this is a little wider, but as I said, using up just scraps that we had. However much I'd love to cut into new pieces, there are scraps there to be used. So all that inspiration at the start we may not use, but it got my creative juices flowing. So whilst I'm not doing the 3 strips or anything like that, I kind of did with this one. I did use 3 strips, but in a different way. So that's why I'm thinking a circle here with the sentiment, and then maybe a circle here, and I should be able to use the same sentiment on all 4 cards. And this Moody Mauve, whilst being a more feminine colour, I don't think these cards will turn out feminine at all. So I've got to start thinking of a sentiment, because that's pretty much where we are up to now. Thinking this piece underneath, that's a little better. And that is looking fairly straight. So I'm going to pop that on and slide that up there. Now, looking at sentiments, I may even, just having a look through and seeing if I've got this Wish Big, which is brand new. Of course, I have to look through the brand new stamps first. No. Oh, do you know what? I could use a celebration set. It says enjoy your day, but it is nice and blocky. Oh, hi. Would you like your headphones?
Oh, yes. Should I put the towels from my car on?
No, just leave them there.
On my car?
Yes.
Just in case?
Just in case.
Yeah, that was really quick.
It was really quick. Is Missy with you? No, she's still under here. Okay, this is a celebration set, so you can earn it free coming up on starting the 4th of January. But I kind of like the Enjoy Your Day. It's not feminine, it's not masculine, it's just a nice type. I'm going to look into my older sets as well. So this is going to go with a punch, but not a circle punch. So let's... The Oh Happy Day from Playing in the Rain, that will fit in a circle punch. Just having a look here. Thinking of You, that'll fit in a circle punch. So another option. That's a long one. That's a bit too big. That's probably a bit too big. It's probably a bit too loopy. That's probably... So they are my 3 options. So I use a brand new one. Use the Enjoy Your Day. This won't go in a circle punch, but it will go in, and I have to go and actually check the actual name of it in the celebration catalogue. Playing in the Rain, that will fit in a circle punch, or Thinking of You. So I will let you guys have the choice. Now let me have a look which one this fits in. It's the Heartfelt Hexagon Punch that these ones fit in, and all the sentiments fit into this punch. So this is the Heartfelt Hexagon. So, or we're going a circle punch. So I will come back and you can tell me what you're thinking. You like the Enjoy Your Day, Margine, okay? But at least we've got options, right? Oh, the silence is deafening now. I am just thinking of you, Sharon. Or there might have to be a third. I'll definitely come back to this because celebration is just around the corner. I kind of thinking this one might be a bit big. So, we've got 2 Enjoy Your Days. Let me see what I can do, because this is kind of where I grab out my punches and, okay, so the Enjoy Your Day may just fit in a 2-inch punch, but I think it's going to be too tight. Okay, because I would have liked like a 1 3/4 or a 1 3/8 fit. Just for You. Oh yeah, the Just for You is a good one as well. So no one likes the Oh Happy Day. So I can put Playing in the Rain back away. So we're on the Ringed with Nature set. So this is actually a bit of an all occasions set. So the Thinking of You, I am just having a look here. It does fit really, really nicely. And let me check this 1 3/4. No, it's 2 3/8 or 1 3/4. Okay. So this is how I kind of check my spacing. It does fit quite nicely in the 1 3/4. I could do both, because I think the sizing is going to be lovely on both. So I could do 2 just for you and 2 Thinking of Yous from the Ringed with Nature. I know so many of you love the Enjoy the Day, but it just doesn't quite work. Just with the sizing of this punch, it is really quite large. And I fear we would cover up way too much of our gorgeous designer series paper. Okay, so I'm now looking ahead at ink colours. So I'm definitely thinking these pieces are too small. Great. So I'm going to grab out some Very Vanilla, because that is the base colour. And Mossy Meadow or the Pretty Peacock, and I am a Pretty Peacock fan, so I'm going to go with the Pretty Peacock. And this way I can layer the sentiment with punching them with the 1 3/4 and then layering them on some cardstock with the 2 inch. So perfect. So I am going to stamp them punch, so then I know what cardstock I have to work with. Okay, so there's one. So you can see now how then putting the 2 inch on top of that is going to be just perfect. And I can offset it, which will be nice as well. I'm not sure that I'm going to get the circle punch out of this. Oh, I am. This one isn't stamped totally. The just is a little bit less bold than the rest, but it's still going to work. And then the Thinking of You, I have to be careful where I just, there we go, grab my cloth, wipe off that excess as if it doesn't exist. Okay, so you can see this does just fill in that 1 3/4 punch a little bit more than the Just For You, but they both work equally well. And yeah, great. So that is our sentiments done. So we're able to use 2 different ones, which is nice. And I just need, I've lost a pair of my I use them for everything scissors at the moment. Like, they are lost. So I'm going to grab another pair of scissors to close my ink pad, because I've already just got ink on my hands. I have to be careful of my cut, but I'm just going to get that ink. Pretty Peacock, I'm glad everyone was in agreement with Pretty Peacock. Is such a stunning colour. Okay, Just lining that up. Perfect. Okay, that was very good use of that piece of paper. Happy to let go, excuse me, of that. Now, I've just got to work out what colour I'm layering with. I think the 2-inch circle is going to come out of Mossy Meadow. Okay, Mossy Meadow. I'm going to do a trial of this first. You okay, miss? Good girl. The storm must be gone because she is head down and most comfortable. Okay, so I have some good size scraps here, but I'm going to cut one out to start off with, and then I can trial it on each piece. There we go. Okay. Oh, apparently it is not gone. Actually, I quite like this one down here. I think I was going to use it the other way up. Oh, I do like that. And yes, happy with that colour there. And I think even here, I'm happy with that colour because it's going to be on some dimensionals. I could put that anywhere here, but I think I'm liking it intersecting now. And here, I can have it here. So you can see the addition of a circle element is just lovely. And then here, I'm definitely thinking directly in the middle. Lovely. Okay, I do need to do a titch of trimming because I didn't push that punch down as firmly. That's okay, Di. What about gold? Gold would work as well, but this is actually copper. So I'm not going to use gold only because this base colour is actually copper, but I do have the copper ribbon, so I can grab that out. Sorry, I have to be quite firm with this punch, otherwise I do get a few ragged edges. So I apologise for my ferocity with this punch here. Let me just grab another piece because we need one more punched piece, and I will grab out that ribbon. Hopefully this piece, oh no, do you know what? I have the perfect scrap here. That piece is perfect, and then I can call that scrap done. Okay, look at that, just made for, oh, that wasn't as, so you can see I've just got a little bit of a furry edge there. Some punches just need a little more force than others. Okay, so this is our ribbon, the copper and natural ribbon. As I did say earlier in the video, this has sold out. So I think this is the metallic touch we're looking for, possibly. But I want to put together the sentiments first because I've got like 8 bits of paper, probably 12 bits of paper hanging around on my desk. And yeah, Happy New Year to you too, Di. Have you guys got a storm up there yet, Di? Di's a little bit north of me because we have just had a hailstorm while I've been live. We've had a very eventful live. Louisa, Lavender running out to a car, putting on some towels on the windscreen. Oh, it's all happening. Lavender also got saturated in doing that, and has consequently had a shower for the day. Less than 12 hours, I think, since the last shower, but you know. Okay. Thank God my blue is now playing nicely. It's been a comedy of errors. A way to, you know, it's been fun. It's been fun. Okay. Margie, what did you think about the copper ribbon idea? So what I could do, I'll let these, oh, that would be really good, is if I just ran some copper ribbon along the back. So we have looped copper ribbon. I do love this, but I just think it's a little heavy for these cards. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. Okay. Putting 2 of these down. Oh, I think I am right at the end of this as well, because that just started going weird. I'm going to leave a little extra because this is the first time I've actually used this ribbon. Okay, so hopefully you can see where I'm kind of going with this. So just giving it a little bit of, and then this will sit there. So what do you think of that? Because I can rip it off. I haven't cut anything, but it will be on dimensionals. Okay, so it's tried on, Margie. Thinking of card bases, I'm definitely thinking of going Pretty Peacock, because these are just card fronts at the moment. So I do have Pretty Peacock here, and I can get 2 pieces out while I wait for your... You like it, Sharon? Thank you. Just something a little, it's a good way to use ribbon on masculine cards without using a bow, because let's face it, men don't care for bows a lot of the time. Yes, okay, great. So let's grab my ribbon scissors. So this one's a little big for this card, so when I go ahead and do this card, I'm probably going to loop it a little smaller. Okay, so I'm thinking this one is like kind of good for this card, and the angles also break up all of the straight lines. Okay, so is this going to work, or am I going to... Oh, this is working. This is really... No, that's the end of that. So you can see the red here at the end, and that denotes the end of your Stampin' seal. So, oh no, she's panting again and must be coming around again. Okay, I've just gone to my class kits and grabbed another one out. Okay, rightio. Dearie me. Right. And there we go. So this one, I'm going to make the loops a little smaller, so we just don't want quite as much coming off the edge. It doesn't matter about the start and the end, because I can trim those up, and the good thing is I can also, that is a lot less. So you can see that is a lot less than that. My scissors are all caught up there. Pop those to the side. And I may even do another loop here, just because I've got all this ribbon that I can use, so let's use it. Yeah, I like that. Ribbon scissors, and there we go. So that one, I think I'll grab my dimensionals and get moving and sticking as we go. But now that I've kind of got the metallic in this, I am thinking the speckled dots are just going to be overkill. So we've got a lot of shine in this, but the speckled dots will be just a step too far. So tell me if you think any embellishments will be too much. Open to suggestions as always. And this is a nice way of solidifying, like making sure our ribbon doesn't pop up or anything like that. So I can really attach these down. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. And as I said, we're going to repeat that, pretty peacock base again. Now, that I'm going to have to be really careful with getting off, because it's just ripping the whole dimensional off, which is not really working in our favour. Well, now this one I said I want to put I went to say right there, and then I changed my mind. So there's that one done. This one is here, and I'm thinking of definitely kind of going up here. That'll look nice there. Although on an angle would have been good with the ribbon, but hey, it's done and it's going to be a made card. Yeah, like they're still special for a guy because you've got the metallic, but they're definitely more geometric in their design, and geometric is always great go-to for a guy. And they are simple without being super simple, because we've got all the metallic there. Sorry, I've just got to move my little bin here right next to me, so it's probably going to be on screen, but that's okay. Okay, so I do want to cover all of the three elements of the card, and that kind of solidifies all those layers together. Now this one, I think they're just going to happen as they happen. Definitely not speckled dots, Margie. Okay, sorry, I missed that comment. Just line this on a little bit here. Okay, that one really didn't want to work. Okay, take all the kinks out of the ribbon here. So we're not actually using a whole lot of ribbon, but it's all about the effect. So using metallic without using any metallic foil or anything as such. And one more for good luck, because we've got the space. And just do a little snip. And this one is straight as well, because I didn't pay any attention. So this one doesn't really matter, does it? This one might look nice a little bit lower. Okay, dimensionals. Do have tape on my finger. Right. It's very weird not using my normal scissors, but they truly they've been lost for a couple of days. Mind you, I do have a whole lot of, I won't say crap, but I do have a fair few things to put away on my desk at the moment. And I kind of just pushed everything to the side to go live with you girls. I went, yeah, I'll deal with that later. Would you believe there is zero evidence of any rain? There is no rain on any of my tiled areas out the back. And I know you girls, a lot of you girls were here to witness said storm. My word. That's just crazy. Okay. Using this is not the best idea right now. That's okay. I just need to using the jewels, girls, not the tools. And did you get drenched?
No, didn't.
We've had a hailstorm.
What was that, hailing?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Hailed for a good 20 minutes. Okay. Right. Let's just do this. I am still live, guys. No. I'm live. I love that. The all sorries. It's okay. I was talking to them. I wanted to make sure they were okay. Thank you, Margie. Thank you. Appreciate the support and the feedback. Now, this little loop here is a little stuffed up, but that's okay. Okay, one last one. And I'm just considering, I think I want it like this, and then put this one at the bottom. And then we just pop them on our card bases, and then we're done. But one last with the ribbon. Just that ribbon is the perfect final touch. Okay. The Louisa's happy her master is home from the walk. She's not happy. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's check. If I go, I'm just going to lay this down and then check and see. Yeah, I'm going on an angle with this one, so that's good. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I will do the 4, and the 4 works so well for this because it is a thinner ribbon. So it's so much thinner that sometimes with the thicker ribbon, using the 4 is just too much, but with the thinner one, it just works perfectly. Okay. Probably should have got my ribbon scissors, but hey. Okay. These ones are nice and sharp though, so I can't complain. Okay, one at the top, one at the bottom. That might actually be enough for this card because there's so much ribbon in the middle. I don't think the dimensional will really stick like I'd intend it to. Can't get the edge. There we go, got it now. Okay, and we want to just break some of those edges there. Perfect. Okay, so copper ribbon out of the way, bring it back down my trimmer. Pop. I love that I can just swipe everything away on my glass mat. So if you did want the glass mat, you can sign up as a demonstrator during celebration and you can get it as a free element to your starter kit, and you still do get to choose $235 worth of product for $169. Now there is an option to, I just did that wrong. I just did that totally wrong. No, I didn't. 10.5. It looks wrong though. The other option is to get an extra $50 to your starter kit, but you don't get the glass mat. So you may already have a glass mat at home, and that would give you $285 worth of value in your kit rather than the $235, and still all for $169. And in Australia, that ribbon is currently sold out. So it is in the catalogue and it was part of the autumn suite. I think our list is the same as your list in New Zealand. That ribbon has sold out and discontinued, but the paper is still available. So I'm sorry, I just did want to use it. But yes, in our market it is sold out, sorry. Because Anne lives in New Zealand just across the ditch. Just doing these card bases, and these will finish these pieces off perfectly. And I would have made, with all the chitter-chattering at the start, we would have made 4 cards in an hour and a half. Yeah, I'm just trying to use up my bits and bobs, Anne, just before they go, and it worked too good not to use. So I do apologise for using one retired product on my cards. I do try not to use retired product, but sometimes it just works far too well. Okay, so this pretty peacock is just working a treat. Just sets this off perfectly if I can get it even. There we go. So that just sets off that card. And really, this could be given to a female or a male. It's just I kind of earmarked these for masculine cards. That's what I was aiming to make, and maybe they turned out a little more feminine, but I would definitely happily give them to the males in my life. Okay, there we go. Not perfect, but you know, handmade. And just happened that the sentiments just ended up on the same designs, or the embossed and the unembossed. And I just picked up things and went for it. Okay, slide, slide, slide into place. This needs to come back. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. So do you guys prefer, just while I do this last one, do you prefer the embossed ones or the unembossed ones? I mean, they're a little bit different, but the embossing is there, and I'll show them a little closer up before I go as well. So I'm so glad David got his walk on the beach done without being drenched. Okay, went with a friend, which was nice because the sand is not my friend. Okay, so that wasn't our first one, but that's that one. So hopefully I can get that copper shining for you. So we've used the All About Autumn Designer Series paper that is still available in Australia. And we have also bought in 2 sentiments from Ringed in Nature, or Ringed with Nature. So that is the embossed ones. Ah, right. Oh, you like both varieties of Spice of Life. I like that. That is awesome, Margine. You prefer the embossed. And I love that we are keeping this embossing folder. This is the tin tile embossing folder. Let me see if I can find this catalogue very quickly. Yes, I can. And let me go back a page. It is distressed tile embossing folder. This is staying around for a little bit longer. It will be available in the online store. So they are the 3 different designs that I made today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for sticking with me during the unexpected storm. I do appreciate your support. If I can help in any way, please ask any questions. To purchase the products, except for the copper ribbon, you can do so on my online store. So I hope you have a lovely couple of days. I will actually be back tomorrow over on YouTube because this video is making up for yesterday. So I will be making a baby card tomorrow using some brand new product from the upcoming mini catalogue, the January to April mini catalogue. I'll be making a baby shower card for my cousin. So join me tomorrow at 12 noon on YouTube if you would like to see me playing with that. Thank you for your support. I love seeing you and glad you had lovely holidays, and I will catch you soon. Bye.